Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt, and yay, and yay. I got nothing more to say other than that. I'm just happy about being SeiferKatt. What else do I really need? All right. So last we left, we were making steel. We were getting all the steel in, and hopefully that continues. That train's just stopped for a moment. That's all right. Actually, no, that's just confusing. Why did it stop like that? I mean, why did you stop? Oh, because that doesn't need a path to oxygen drop. Because it doesn't need oxygen, but also there's nowhere to pick up oxygen, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. It'll figure itself out eventually. It'll figure itself out. So, where did we leave off with making the steel? Because we need a lot of steel, and then we're probably going to make a lot more elements after that. So, we've got the induction furnaces. Right, so we've got the things. Okay, yes, I remember where we were at. So, induction furnaces, induction furnaces. They're done. And then what we do is we grab this manganese because we need the manganese. Robots, thank you. My robots are getting uppity since I'm not allowed to use them constantly and going east because they get themselves killed. I don't need that negativity in my life. You people do. Okay, great. I hear some angry worms. How could you tell they're angry? Ugh, worms are just always angry. It's just how... No. Okay, I think I just remembered why we turned off the robots. Because over here is so dangerous for them. We do have to deal with those worms at some point, but thankfully not right now. And hopefully once we get more steel, it won't matter for a little while. Okie dokie, so manganese. If we make the manganese go this way, and then we do a soul burn method to get that over there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's what you want to see. And then we need the steel to also come out. And we're going to offset 2 of them just to make sure it takes off the belt nice and smoothly. These really shouldn't be... Oh, hey, Turtle of Jackets, welcome. Thank you for the first. They really shouldn't be what they are. They should be faster belts, but we just don't have the steel for that just yet. But we'll get the steel for it shortly. Worry about that too much just yet. The important thing is we are starting to make all this molten steel. If we can keep the molten steel going, then we'll be good, actually. Okay. Good, good, good. How you doing, Turtle? Hope you are doing well. I hope that's not a controversial opinion. Okay. Then we go strand casters, which will require some water. In the future, we will also need to make this with, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Coolant. We will make it with coolant, but we're not there yet. Playing your own Seablock right now, it's not going as well as mine. Why, what's happening in your Seablock? My Seablock's not particularly going great either, so that's scary and concerning. Okay. Good enough. Tearing down your mall. Look, sometimes malls need to be torn down, otherwise they'll never learn. That's literally the purpose of Star Wars: A Phantom Menace. They had to tear Darth Maul down. Everyone celebrated because no one liked Darth Maul. Not even the Emperor liked Darth Maul. Everyone was like, oh, the Emperor and Darth Maul, they were tight. Nah, they weren't tight. They actually loathe each other, like on and offset. Wrong mall. You appreciate my support? No, 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 no. I'm talking about the right mall. I know it seems like I've made a mistake, but I have not. I know what I'm talking about. I feel like this is silly. Oh, actually, I thought they were too far apart, but actually they're too close. The literal opposite problem. Okay, but we can just scooch that back one. That's quality Seif quote right there. 550. Yeah. Okay. And then we need a pump. And then we need to answer a call from Panda. Okay, well, Panda can just wait just a second. Okay. I see you. Still calling. Usually she hangs up by now. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna go see. She probably just wanted me to do something real quick, but at the same time, I don't know what's going on, so I will be back in just a moment. Just a second. Sorry about that, everyone. Lil K is now in his little sleep sack, and he's all ready for bed. So that should mean we're good. I really wish I had more inserters. You know what, we're just going to go with the slow inserters for now. Sometimes you just got to go with the slow ones just to get it sorted. That was what my parents always told me. I don't quite know what they're talking about. Wait just a moment. I was muted for all of that. Yeah, I just heard a knock on the door and I was like, oh, that's Panda. Normally she calls me, so there's something urgent. So I was like, oh shoot, is everything okay? Everything's okay. She just couldn't find her phone. So that's always a relief if that's the problem. If the problem is couldn't find phone, I will take that. I'm happy with that. I was worried something was actually wrong, but nothing was wrong. Just we all live in an age where we can't live without our phones. I mean, I'm not saying I'm exempt from this, just to be clear. I'm not exempt to this at all, but I'm just saying. I'm glad everything's okay. Okay, so, and that is the last thing we need to make all the steel. It says we only need 3. We're going to put 4 in. Why wouldn't you? Be a silly boy not to put 4 in. Oh, I don't like the fact we're having to use old tech, but we just don't have the steel right now. But when we get the steel, oh baby. Dang those whippersnippers and their cellular phones. Damn right. Always on their cell phones talking about their tok-toks. Always about those tok-toks, eh? Always talking about clocks. Back in my day, we had wristwatches and we liked them. Okay. So that solves the steel problem. And then we'll change the way the iron's done on the other side. Any ticks and tocks you'll ever need are right here, points at grandfather clock. That's good. That's a good joke. Top quality joke there. Top quality old man joke. Which is the only jokes I allow on this channel. Oh. So, we have no train stops. That's a shame. I don't know if I've ever seen an actual grandfather clock or if they're all just like memed. Grandfather clock might just be a meme. We need to make sure water gets in. Worms are very mad over there. Okay, these are running. Good, that makes my steel. Funnily enough, your grandfather does have a grandfather clock. Fantastic. That's the sort of truth that you want in the world. Like, it's the only thing that makes sense, and you're like, oh, thank goodness. Like, there is some legitimacy to the world that we live in. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to make him, it's just a clock. I suppose it would be. This grandfather clock is just a clock to me. I don't need any of fancy whippersnapper words. Oh, that's good. All right. Shit. Shit right there. Okay, so that's the steel. Now, some people say you got to stop the steel. I disagree. You must start the steel. Despite the fact that it's really annoying having all the names on there, I can't find anything unless I do. So, what we're going to do, pull this steel pick, We're going to connect this. I don't think there's any reason to connect it, but we're going to. And you happened to restart Seablock again recently. It looks too fun not to run it. Yeah. Have you finished Seablock before? Yeah, Seablock's heckin' fun. Okay, so that's making lots of steel. That's good stuff. It'll make more once we have faster belts. Not too worried about that. The last thing I need is just to make sure that we get the chark, the train, which doesn't look like it's going to be as easy as it should be. Yes, it is. It's going to be super easy. We just got to do it weirdly. It'll be fine. If you do this, it'll do the job. Do that, it'll do the job. You have a year or two ago. You want to try an actual science per minute base rather than just cobbling things together, barely squeak out a win. That's fair. I think the second game is a bit like that. The first one is, can I do it? The second one is, can I do it well? And I think that's the appropriate place to be. And the third time is, can I do it stupid? Which, welcome to this run. Alright, so, good start, good start. I would like next to just grab a train. Any train will do. Probably the oxygen train. Oxygen train's left. So, we should be using the oxygen right now, so maybe it'll be okay. In fact, if we do this and just really push out the oxygen, maybe that'll... Okay. That's fair. Let's just go grab this train anyway, because it's the only train that's not really doing much right now. I mean, part of me wonders, like, if when we get to the end of... Like, if I wasn't streaming this, I would probably, like, keep playing after launching the FTL rocket and seeing how much more I could produce. The problem is, when you're streaming, you kind of want to just achieve a goal. Otherwise, you're just kind of streaming for no reason. That's how I feel anyway. Your mileage may vary, they say. Yeah, excellent. Then I would like to come down to steel layer. I'm going to get rid of that steel production area, because I think I'd rather all the steel come from here and that just focus on iron. Okay, science is continuing. That's good. Very soon we'll be able to... What I need to do, if I look in science, I want to start working towards this. Is there anything in green that I need to have? There is actually. Now what we will do, we do still need to make a little bit for the Invar for the moment. That's okay. We can do that. Because we'll just turn it back around, turn it back around. That way we keep making our Invar so we can do our weapon science. That's fine. It's not a huge steel production. That's okay, that's okay. Then, because we're not making any of this, we pull this all down. Which gives us some strain casters. Which is a bit exciting. It's a molten steel which we're just going to drop on the ground. Burn our little hands. Screams intensify. You know what they say, if you're not screaming, you're not playing Factorio correctly. Actually, I just realized I could make robots do something. Who of us hasn't dropped some molten steel on the ground? Exactly. Okay. What we might do, we might leave the station up, but call it iron unused. Well, unused. We'll get the picture. We'll understand what it is. And now it goes to its new home. Okay, good. And that should fix up our tier 2 logistics stuff. Although the number one thing I want to fix with the tier 2 logistics stuff is really just making sure that... Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Ah, it's because everything's moving too slowly. The very reason we need to fix up the tier 2 logistics stuff. In fact... You know what? No. You can be full now. We're going to go over here, drop it over there, get that done. This is a new rail block system from what I've done before. It's a little bit different. It's a lot more chain signals. Yeah, you know what? It is different. I try not to do the same rail build every time because otherwise I'll learn from it, my mistakes, and then not, you know, I don't want to learn from my mistakes. That's not who I am as a person. I want to make new mistakes. Some people would say it's a failure of an idea, and I would say you're probably correct. So ideally, very soon, this is all going to come through. We're going to start making those fast belts. It's a little bit different. Like this rail block system, everything sort of connects. This is the sort of thing we're going to see a few times, and it's going to make me smile every time it happens. Another good SeiferKatt line right there. But I think the amount of steel we're going to get through here is really going to help. I don't know what we need after this. I feel like we might need to go and make another selection of ore. Almost felt too low hanging. Right. So what are we needing? We're just needing the steel wangers. Steel wangers will be fine. Okay. But yeah, you can see here that steel was really drastically harming us. I mean, in fact, one of the things we might be harmed by right now is the fact that these are too slow. Well, now I guess. You know what, if we just grab those, chuck them in there. How many do I need? Like some. I'd have figured out a quantifiable number with that. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Now we're only making the... That's fine. That's literally why we're doing this. Say there's the problem. Here's the solution. Brilliant. And we speed them up with stack inserters. And look at that steel come through now. This is the ideal situation. This is what peak efficiency looks like. This is raw animal magnetism right there, except in a factory. Okay, good. At some point I do want to work on agricultural sciences again. Get that up and running. But we're not there yet. I think all the steel coming through is really going to help. Pistol away. I don't think we need stone pipes. You know what? Let's be honest. I don't even think I need copper pipes anymore. Hey Dave, how you doing? I like how you make sure you haven't missed anything and then say goodbye. Oh, he's off to the gym to get swole, guys. Yep. There he goes. He's off to go get swole. Swallow Baggins over here. So that probably improving everything. Is anything slowed down just because probably everything is, let's be honest. Actually no, the real slowdown is because we just ran out of steel again. That's okay, because more steel is a coming. Oh yes. These are doing fine, but they will do worse once we drop off the steel again. I know we're being very manual about it right now, but it'll work out in the end. Also, just the amount of steel coming through here does mean the factory is actually going to start using a lot more power, I imagine. Which might be something we need to sort out very soon as well. In fact, we want to consider sorting that out now. A good idea. Because... you know what? Power can be left until it's actually too late. That's fine. Why would you deal with power on time? Deal with power after it's too late. Then everyone goes, damn, Steve's getting shit done today. That's some logic that you can take to the bank. The bank will say, please get your filthy logic out of here. It's not good logic. It really depends which bank you go to. And once the steel propagates through the base as it's supposed to do, we should start seeing some improvements there as well. Okay, get those. I don't think we need these anymore. Do we need more stack inserters? Yeah, actually we do. A few of those would be pretty nice. That's slowing down production a little bit just because it all slows down there. That's fine. Okay, we need to start considering the next thing we're going to do. Is there a resource we're short on? Probably. I mean, rubite keeps coming up. Rubite always seems to be a problem somewhere. Maybe we make some rubite. Maybe we're going to do one of these for rubite, eh? Although, what we really need to do is science going, which steel, by the way, will help. Steel is why we don't have blue science. So, okay, anything that's required here that we have not got massive quantities of. I know we've got a lot of sapphite. I'm not worried about that. How are we doing for jive? Jive we could be running short on. Okay. But, of course, anything that we deal with, we will have to deal with worms. And I don't want to, because worms suck. But just because they suck, it doesn't mean you can't just not deal with it. Okay. Build those laser turrets, because maybe it'll help. I think we do need to speed this up a little. Otherwise, nothing's going to be made. I hate worms, they're the worst. Still true. Still true. And we could be making more steel if only we had faster belts. Yeah, faster belts will come in time. I think we really do need to actually deal with some of these worms. So, how do we do that? I think we're going to build the next one down this way. It'll be big, like if we just grab that bit. How much room is that? Quite sizable, isn't it? Quite large. Well, doesn't matter if it's large. It's what we got to do. It being large is not a good enough reason to not do something. Oh, it's too big. I don't like it. No, doesn't matter. That sounded wrong, and I regret saying it. the bright side. Killing more worms means tons of tasty gumballs. What if I am also perchance in charge? I don't really need the gumballs. I can make all the gumballs I want when I make a gumball factory. I know what you're saying, but I can just make gumballs. Am I in charge though? Let's be honest, am I really in charge? I'm a slave to this factory. Not good. Also, I chose to be here, so I guess it's fine. I mean, yeah, sure, gumballs are good. I would rather not have to fight for my gumballs. I'd rather my gumballs fight for me. And they will, soon enough, actually. Maybe I do need some, actually, for the plasma turrets when we get there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to change this up a little bit, design-wise. Because what we made a mistake on last time is the fact that... Wait, I don't need that thick a land. The land is too... Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God, I love this bit. Okay, fine. You see, I haven't even collected those gumballs. Gumballs aren't useful for a little while yet. I've never called them gumballs before, and now you've said it once, I'm like, yep, that's what I call them now. Okay. Running a power line. Honestly enough, this is probably what they do in real life when they're about to start a military invasion. They just run a big power line out. Everyone knows the first part of D-Day was the Allies running a big power line out to Normandy. Poland was mighty suspicious when Germany was over there laying power lines. Everyone's like, what are you doing? They're like, nothing, just running some power lines, just helping out. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. Hang on a second, you're not helping out at all. Oh, invading force. Tricked us again. I'm gonna die here. Fine. It's fine. Not good. I don't know what's not connected. Oh, that one isn't connected. Okay. Hi. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Ow. Come on. One more. Okay, that was flawless. That couldn't have gone worse. Or better. I think it's great with all like the frantic power lines. You know it's good. Not a lick of damage taken. Look, you know what? Any day I walk away from one of those not dead is a good day at the moment. But once we get more of these belts together, then we're going to really be able to start focusing on the damage we need. Okay. Okay, don't die, don't die. Don't die. One goal. Holy shit. Okay, didn't die though. Make it a Factorian fish, please. I don't like the name Factorian fish. It implies the world's name is Factorio. And it's not, obviously. You'll know that. Novice. It's always been novice. Well, I guess it's only just now, like, obvious to a lot of people because they're, like, talking about space age. Okay, we still want to keep doing the research towards agricultural sciences. Ow. Now we just survive. It's like that part of every game where it's like, okay, what is the mission objective? Survive. There's my fish. Not every game has that moment, of course, but doesn't that mean to be like a really critical part of like Halo Reach that I loved? I don't know, I never played Halo Reach. Ow. Ow. I spent all that time making those fish and nullius, now they finally come in handy. That's nice, I suppose. Yeah, good job, fish. It doesn't make me forgive nullius, but yeah. I will never forgive nullius for what it did to me. I don't think I have to. You can't make me forgive nullius. Okay, how much further do we need to go? We need to go... Oh, gosh. More further. Okay. That's a big worm right there. That might be the biggest one. Okay, of course. Could you imagine a worm so big you couldn't eat it? We need to go more further. Oh, yes we do. Right. Okay, that's good. We need those alien bacteria. Okay, now we just gotta survive. Okay. That worm is shooting things that it shouldn't be able to see, but I guess it can. Okay, that's fine. 2 more worms dead. You know what they say, dead worm's a good worm. No, I don't know where you're going and I don't want you to go there. We lost a couple of turrets there, not a big deal. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait till I get artillery. I mean, even plasma turrets are going to be good because there's less of this. At least it's still going to be the annoying building down the line sort of thing, but I won't have to like do the fights hand-to-hand combat styles. I will just need to, you know, just go, okay, build close enough to the worms, and then just never see the worms again. Which is basically what Team 17 should do, quite frankly. Oh no. Guys, I need you to not be doing what you're doing. Ow. Oh, don't die. You know, we should put the Factorian fish there. Okay, they're all dead. It's fine. Oh. I can make a long-range rifle. Not long-range enough. I want to the range of the long-range rifle is less than the behemoth worms. And at that point, it's not even worth building. Because the whole point is I want a weapon that outranges everything. Night vision has literally no purpose to exist, because I've turned on infinite sun. Yeah, so the sniper rifle, which I think what you're talking about, has a range of 30 tiles, whereas these big-ass worms have a range of 48. So at that point, I'm way too close anyway. Like, if I have to get that close, then it's simply not worth doing, you know? Whereas plasma turrets have a range of... Have nukes are an option. Nukes aren't an option for a while, so... Yeah. But yes, look, there is, and I would like to point this out, an atomic artillery shell. And I will be building these. I do not give a shit. I will be building these, and I will be lobbing them at the worms, and every new space will just be blackened, and I will take revel. Yes, I was going to say take reverie in that, but I don't know if that's the right word. I will revel in that fact. You know what? Let's just put this here just to remind myself of happier days that are coming. I think that science is... Yeah, that science is purple and yellow, which will be one of the last sciences I make other than space. Because pink is the one I'm going next. All the pain? I don't see any pain. Well, aside from the worms, that'll all be gone very soon. And plasma turrets have a range of 60. So they'll outrange the big worms. And at that point, we don't have to play this part of the game, which is the worst part of the game, honestly. Yeah, pain? Yeah, I suppose so. So I guess I do see pain. No, you know what? Worms can't feel pain. It's probably a true scientific fact. I heard it once that worms couldn't feel pain, but I feel like that might have been a lie just to make us feel better about cutting them open. I'm gonna die here. Yep. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna get through that worm fast enough. Oh, it might actually. Last two worms? Who knows? I guess we'll find out when we get there. I feel like they probably have a decentralized nervous system. I don't know much about worms, and again, quite frankly, I don't want to. It looks like they may have won. How's the steel going? Going well? Has not stopped. Oh. Wait, no. Something else stopped. Iron stopped. Son of a... Always something in there. What is this rotation you're doing? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. The train knows what it's doing. Just because I don't know what the train's doing doesn't mean I should question the train. The train is smarter than any of us. That train has a doctorate, damn it. Do you have a doctorate? If you do, congratulations. You probably worked hard for that. The train doesn't actually have a doctorate. But, look, that gets away from the joke. And we're not going to worry about that. Stronger explosives. Going to be very useful when we have the atomic weapons. Automobile, do I even need that? I do need that one day. My artillery. That's Dr. Locomotive to you. Suppose it is. Hey! They all survived with 0 casualties. Ignore this chump. Good job, guys. Legitimately proud of you. Well, the good news is if steel is fine, that means this steel is going to go somewhere else. Gonna go make blue science. Yes. I just remembered red science is rather poor. Not red science, sorry, red chips. Right. We can sort that out another day. We need silver as well, I think, which we'll sort out. Do we want to go do one more worm colony? I think we should do one more worm colony and then call it. By call it, I mean call doing this. Ow. We're not done for the stream today, obviously. We're only just begun. Uh-oh. The fish! Uh-oh. Oh no. No. My robots! My robots! Do not go out! Your lives are more valuable than mine. Sad but true. Okay, we should be good now. Okay, good job everyone. I think I'm done doing this for now. We made some progress though. We got down a little bit. How much do we need? I mean, really, we only do 2 more, we're done anyway, so maybe we should just finish it. Let's finish it. I'm SeiferKatt. I don't do half jobs, except for when I can't be bothered finishing the job. But then it's more like a quarter job. And sometimes I do 3/4 jobs. But I don't do half jobs. No, not again. I've got to learn. I've got to learn. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. You know what? Maybe we went a bridge too far on that one. Yeah, we went too far on that one. You know what? We're gonna leave that as a 3/4 job, I think. Yeah, it do be like that. Because we've run out of turrets at this point. Okay. Want to keep working on these? We don't really need that. We do need that eventually. I'm just really researching things that we're going to need eventually. We might as well. Military science. Is this a thing that is existing? Yeah, we're making military science. Raise quality of the stream? Alright then. You're an uncommon quality stream. Gonna run out of credits to this pace of death. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's alright, we're gonna stop doing that for now because we've run out of the things. Also, I've made a like if you just cut off the top there, cut off that top, it's kind of like a very low quality running man. Dino's procrastination paradox. If you only do half a job, but you're only ever doing half of that job, how's the arrow of progress move at all? Well, someone else to do the other half, obviously. Like, you just leave it to someone else to deal with. Doesn't matter then. They do the job, and then you get all the credit, because, I mean, you're pretty good. Okay, we're done. We're done. I still have my robots? I still have my robots. I've got 2 artillery turret, 2 artillery, they're not artillery, 2 lasers, and I've got a train that's run out of fuel. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, we're gonna leave those power towers, also known as power poles, down that way. Look at those big juicy worms. Disgusting. Standing on a big juicy worm. You know, it's probably only disgusting when I call them a big juicy worm. It was probably fine until that moment. Oh, check out that big juicy worm. Alright. Hang on. Doesn't transistors use, like, charcoal or something? No, they don't. Okay, I ran out of fuel then. Veiny and engorged. Yep, that's the one. That's the thing we shouldn't have said. Right. You know, it says pulls rolling stock, but every time I hear stock, I don't think trains, I think cattle. And rolling cattle just sounds like the best. Say someone comes from New Zealand without saying they live in New Zealand. That's the line. Okay, there we go. So we got the transistors in here, which is going to be making more of the red chips. We're not really making enough red chips. We do need to revitalize that later. Feeling a bit sheepish. It's dumb. So what we might do is another one of these later. We do really need to get agricultural science working then. Maybe we'll go have a look at that concept. We have a little bit of agricultural stuff down here. So what do we need? What we need to do is be able to make gardens. Right? If we can make gardens, then we can make the world. So gardens require basic farming. Okay. Gonna make a few things to get that to happen. Right, we can put that out. But what do we actually need? So for temperate gardens, we don't actually need any more agricultural sciences right now. That's wonderful. I'll say you miss Tauranga. I haven't been in Tauranga very much. I think I was there for a little bit though. I think I was there as a child for like a weekend. Not really the same as being in Tauranga, I suppose. Okay, well look, let's think about gardens. Well, no, hang on, delete that. Wish to make gardens. I don't even care what sort of gardens at this point. Just let's say we want 10 gardens a minute. That's a lot of gardens actually. 2 gardens a minute. We worked on a kiwi orchard there. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, people like working in those orchards. Temperate garden. Okay, so that sort of cycles into itself. We need to make these. We need to make alien goo. We need to make alien bacteria. I don't know. How viable is musharetto? It's a kiwi fruit plant. I believe you mean kiwi fruit plant. Like farm. Okay. How viable is... no. How viable is it to make musharettos? Where are musharettos? How... Okay, there we go. Musharettos... They're going to need a lot of agricultural sciences. Okay, so we're not doing that. At least not right now. Good to know. So we're going to do it this way. Okay, alien spores. Fish water. Which means petting fish. Oh god, I forgot about fish petting. Remember rightly, Livacs are very good. So we're going to go to Livacs. Hydrochloric acid, we'll bring that in, that's fine. Artificial fish water. Saline and regular water, okay. Nutrient pulp. Fish pulp. Can we make fish pulp out of fish? Great. How do we make Levac fish? We make Levac fish. Byproduct is a bunch of fish oil. What do we do with fish oil? I do not know. Want brown algae. Oh, you need it for that. Okay, brown algae. We can make that with this, which is also how we make our compost. Right, so we make the compost that way as well. That works. Right, so at the moment it would be thermal water, which would need to make thermal water as well, which would require lithia salt. Okay, how do we make lithia salt? Oh, brown algae again, huh? There you go, brown algae's back. Convenient. Urea gas, how do we make that? Ammonia gas and carbon dioxide, that's fine. Carbon dioxide, how do we make that? Out of charcoal, that's one less ingredient. Loving it. We'll just bring in ammonia from somewhere else, that's fine. Okay, so that is how we would make infinite gardens. Like 2 per minute. It is a... Sorry, 200 seed extractors. 20 seed extractors, okay. The 0.2 per minute. That number got a lot higher than I anticipated it would. What am I doing with this raw fish oil? I can turn it into a different raw fish oil. I can turn it to just regular fish oil, okay. What do I do with fish oil? Dump it, I guess. We have to figure out a use for the fish oil. A little bit of sulfuric wastewater, a little bit of purified water. That would do the job, it just requires a lot of stuff. I'd better find a use. Damn right, I agree. Need more thermal water. Okay, let's just to avoid the ire of the environmental agency. See what we can find with it. We can make more lubricant. Need more lubricant. Probably. And the fish oil we would turn into more lubricant. And fermentation base, which makes some acid, I suppose. Acetic acid or ethanol gas. I don't know which one's better. Find out. That's the one. What do we do with that stuff? We can make plastics, although that being said, not the least useful. We can make that, which makes that, which makes that, which makes plastic. A lot of steps just to get to that plastic there. Or we can make cellulose acetate mixture, which makes cellulose acetate. Can't say I'm surprised, which makes plastic. Right. That's just... Hang on, isn't that the system that we saw a second ago, except more work? Acetic acid. More lubricant worm party? Damn right. Yeah, it makes cellulose acetate mixture, but that just makes okay, whatever. And then we make plastic out of that eventually, I suppose. Which we'd have to get acetone gas, which is doable, I suppose? Yeah, we could do that. Oh, goodness gracious, what a absolute cluster truck of a thing. But we do need it to make trees. And trees are going to help us later. So... Wait, I never actually saw what we could make with ethanol. That's probably relevant. Also, I'm not researching anything. What a mistake. What's ethanol give us? Ethanol gas. That gives us liquid resin in theory, and ethylene, which gives us a whole bunch of words I can't pronounce. Okay, so we're not making... Okay, so I understand which one we're making. We're making that one. We're making that one, because it requires less bullshit. And with that, we're making that one. And then it's upset. I've upset it. Let's remove that one for a second, because I don't know what I did to upset it just then. Oh, I know what I did to upset it. Okay. I'll come back to that in just a second. Because of the purified water? Is that why you're mad? It does seem to cheer you up. And then we make plastic. Somehow. We'd need acetone gas. How do we make that? Nutrient pulp. Okay, that upset the whole machine. We make a bunch of lubricant. Okay, liquid plastic's not the problem. Actually, is that... You need to make acetone gas somehow. Right, and therein lies a problem. Because we'd need nutrient pulp. Wait, why do we need cellulose fiber? Bloody... Oh no. Why are we doing this bit? Gotta use the fish oil, isn't it? If we just say for now, let's not worry about the fish oil. Let's just say for now. For now. We'll worry about it later. Don't worry, we'll worry about it. But for now, we don't worry about it, and it's doable. As soon as you worry about the fish oil, it becomes stupid. Like, as soon as we worry about what is fish oil, we just have no idea what's going on in our lives. So the answer is just don't worry about fish oil. Alternatively, what if I just went to musharetos? What if I just went, screw it, we're making musharetos? Because we can, for instance, why does that not have soil? Soil there, right? We don't want to filter that. We're going to do it that way. Okay. So if I just want to... The musharetos will be easier to farm. I'm fairly certain about that. And then we won't have as much byproduct. Now, yes, we will have to work on fish later, but I would rather work on fish when I'm not also trying to do another thing. So, musharetos. Okay. let's clone this, duplicate this, thank you. Delete, 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 delete. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. Oh, where are we getting these mushroom spores from now? Oh, not that way. Not that way. Like, we get that, and then all of a sudden, that's so much easier. So, it'd be better to just go and harvest gardens. Like, so much easier, right? Okay. So, to get, what do we need? Alien plant life cycle. Okay. Alien plant sample. Oi, that sample. Does it not exist? Does it have a different name? Am I a fool? Don't answer that last one, please. I'd appreciate it. So we can go seed extractor, turn that into 32. And if we just do that, like, I don't know, a couple of times. We'd need blue science, of course. But if we do that, say, 64, if we do 3 of those, then we get swamp farming 2, and then we're sweet. Yeah, what we do. We do 3 of those. Not difficult. Okay. So we need a seed extractor. So we need some steel. Okay. Thankfully, I've been making steel. We get there eventually, guys. Get there eventually. Meanwhile, that's going well. I'm just going to take all of that. Because we don't need these anymore, we can just drop those back in there. Lovely. Okay. Just take a bunch of steel. Okay, seed extractors. Yes, we just need 1. And we need to make 3 cycles of stuff. We might run out. That's okay. Not a big deal. I have run past what I needed to, where I needed to. So it's only a temporary measure. I'm gonna go like this. Seed extractor here. Make it insert here when it feels like it. Okay, and what do we have in the way of gardens? What do we have in the way of garden? We've got 7 temperate gardens. Oh, you know what that means? We've got 2, 3 gardens. Perfect. We don't have any swamp gardens. That might be a problem. Oh, we'll worry about that at a later time. So we want to do temperate gardens? Yes, we do. And just get started on that, please. Genius. They say you don't see genius every day. That's because I only stream 3 days a week. That is the most egotistical thing I said today. That was 167 science, actually. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is the sort of thing, the truths that I was looking for. What do we need more? Swamp farming or plasma turrets? The answer, my friends, is plasma turrets. Ew. Well, we've got to make a start on it anyway. Why do we not have more of these? No, as soon as I said that, I was like, that's gonna get quite good. Alright. It was one of those moments, though, that I have a lot where I say something and I'm like, that is the dumbest shit that I've said in a while. And I'm always pleased when I, like, find a new level of stupid. 'Cause we'll always find another level, don't you worry about that. Stupid has no depth. Okay. Now, I don't actually know if this is going to work now that I think about it. May need to build a new lab. Oh, hell, I don't want to build new labs. They're a pain to build. Well, it may not matter what I want. I just have to go and do it. As they say, suck it up, Buttercup. Particularly if your name is Buttercup. Otherwise, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, like I suspected. We need to make more of these. Okay, what do we need? We need 3 of these, which is large solar panels. Okay. Okay, how do we make large solar panels? You just need copper. Oh, there you go. Copper's easy. And steel. These new labs have any boosts? Are they any faster? No, they just take 4 times the amount of power. Okay, thank you. So we need how many of these? 5 times a few. I don't know, 5 times 9. 45. That shouldn't have taken me that long. Double checks. Yes, my math is correct on that one. How many do we have currently? We have 4. Well, we got the 4. Now we just need another 5, and then we're good. Probably how this works. And then we need a bunch of green chips. Bunch of green chips for. I don't know how many we've got now. Well, actually, I can figure it out. I got 20. I really do need a lot of these. So 6 plus 22 is 28. Not nearly enough. $28 plus another 16. Okay, that's 38. That's 40. That's 44. We need 1 more. Okay. That's done. That was the easy part. Now, sulfur light sources. We need to go to the green sciencey area. And we also need sulfur dioxide gas. It also means we can't build these by hand and hold sulfur dioxide gas. Good news is sulfur dioxide gas is just a stone's throw away. I feel like I'm going to need my personal train for this one. And these are made in chemical plants, of which I have 9 of, so that's okay. How many of these do I even need? 3 per... goodness sake. Going north so we can go south a little bit. That is a waste of fuel. Okay. Right. Thankfully nothing comes out of it. Nor is it supposed to. So we need... Train got away, didn't... No, it didn't. Okay, so we need... glass, Atmos, reaction nodes, and microcircuits. Okay. And we need... Hell. We need 9 times 3, which is 27 of these. So we would need 54 microcircuits. Seems reasonable. Wait, please. Seems reasonable up until the point that you realize you got no bloody microcircuit. Oh, wait. What are they actually called? Microcircuits. Don't have any of because we've ran out of gosh darn iron. You know what, buddy? No. You're coming over here. I don't care. I don't think there's much in this. C4. Okay, you're going to go on iron pick, and then you're going to come over here. You're going to pick up all the thousands of iron we probably have. Say thousands. It's 1,000. And it's incredibly slow. Okay. I'd have it no other way in this factory. Oh, God. Oh, wait, it's going the wrong way. Okay. Is some of them still going the wrong way? Yes. Half of them are going the wrong way. Classic. I don't know what I'm going to do with this unused one, but I feel like I could find a use for it later. Okay, good enough. Daddy needs his microcircuits. Which is a thing I say a lot around this house to my son. He doesn't say much about it. He's, oh, okay. Understand, Daddy needs his microcircuits. I'll use this later. It's kind of a better version of temporary. It's temporary in the sense that I can find something better to. I can find something to do with it later. Like it's just there for when I want it. It's much nicer than a problem. Need a few more of those. Fortunately. These are the microcircuits, right? My inventory is full. Sounds reasonable. Okay. Then we need some of these. When they get made. I mean, we need everything 54, right? Yes. I've taken a few extra microcircuits that I don't really need. But I also don't care. They're mine now, and I'm going to protect them with my life, or I'm going to bite someone. Which is a normal reaction to have when someone tries to take your microcircuits. Glass. We made glass over here, didn't we? We never finished constructing this area, but that was the plan. Like, because the ore sorting is actually the wrong sort. Yeah, you can go now. I can stop you. Actually, yes, I can stop you. Haha. Screw you, buddy. My train now and for always. Here for no biting? Don't tell me not to bite things. Biting things is the only joy I have left. Anyway, it's not true. I have other joy. But it's also biting again. Everything's just biting constantly. Which is really just the summer experience. I've just realized wait, 6. Ran out of brass? Oh wait, I'm still building solar panels. Holy shoot. Thought we were done with solar panels, but clearly not. Solar panels take me a little longer to build than I thought they would. We also need femto laser arrays, which I had not considered. Right. Oh, these. Alpha light source. I feel like that used to be a thing that you had to build in the game, but I guess not anymore. I don't think I've got enough Atmos reaction nodes, I've just realized. That's alright. The sulfur train's getting some work done, which is nice. Done. Oh yeah. How's the acid station? 92,000, that's good. That's what we want to see. There should be enough to at least start getting the sciences made. And now we need to come over here to go get some femto laser arrays. Hang on, no, I've just realized another problem, that if I go over there to get femto laser arrays, where is my inventory space? Where is it? I say, where is my inventory space? Okay, better idea, we come over here, that'll get us inventory space with dropping off like 4 of these ingots and this iron ore. And then we go and get the femto laser arrays, and then life's alright. Drop off the iron ore, we drop off this, drop off this, and we drop off this. It gives us a little bit more inventory space to deal with. Then we go get some femto laser arrays. And then, at the very least, we get some of the labs going. Which any dog owner would tell you, the last thing you want is your labs to stop working. They'd probably tell you that. I don't really know many dog owners. Aluminium drop. Yeah, we do need to deal with aluminium one day, don't we? Okay. Femto laser. You say we've got some aluminium. We've got 714 aluminium. Okay. We may need to get aluminium going after advanced ore processing is done. That might be a top priority. Is aluminium used for anything other than the femtos? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. Aluminium is probably one of my top priorities now. I did not prior realize this, but now I do. Okay. And we need, what, one of these per thing? That's right, this is part of blue science. If we can get these ore refiners done, then that's actually pretty good. There we go, full spectrums. Yeah. So I need more of them. So I've got 3 in the way. 6 femto laser arrays mean I've got the exact number I need. Rad. Okay. Stop that for now, just so we can at least get some of the labs going. Then we can start thinking about getting aluminium done. Aluminium is probably the next thing we're building, because that's going to hold back a bunch of things, including my red chips, which I guess after that we start considering red chips. I don't know. When are we going to actually make those gardens that we were planning before? I don't know. Okay, stop asking me questions I don't have the answer to. Because it makes me feel inferior. Because I've realized a lot of the problems that we have are my fault. And I don't know if I can deal with that stress. Okay. Good news is, science is continuing. Not how science does anything. 3 plus 6 is 9. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So that's good news. Or at least it's working towards good news. Now, can we get some more of these things? Yeah, I think we can, actually. I don't know how many of them we need, so we're just going to take too many of them, because we'll find a home for them later. Science is being made. That is thumbs up good. That is thumbs up good. You heard me, folks. I'm not going to give you a thumbs up. I'm just going to say it's thumbs up good. That's what the level of goodness is. Are you like, is it good? Oh, it's thumbs up good, mate. Oh, shit. I realized it was that good. Oh, yeah, thumbs up good. It's pretty good. Did we not make enough solar panels? I don't think we made enough solar panels. Oh, wait. No, hang on. We made 9 times 5. We needed... Oh, no. We needed twice that. Yeah, we didn't make enough. Thumbs up good. That's like a thumbs up somewhat concerned. Close. Not quite the same. You know what? 3 science labs going? That's not nothing. That's not nothing. It's also not much, but it's not nothing. put this other science lab over there. As is required for our world domination plans of building laser turrets one day. And then we're going to start considering aluminium, because that is actually probably more important than anything else we were thinking of. I don't know where that's going, and wherever it's going is probably wrong. Little guy, he's doing his best. Can we, before going too much into aluminium, would we be better to make a better form of aluminium? No, I just realized that's going to take thousands. I'll work on that later. So, Alright, let's just keep working towards plasma turrets then. That's going to make my life easier. It's still going to take a lot more stuff that I'm ready for, but that's life. Okay. I was going to use this big space for making another type of resource, but screw it. Let's use make it for aluminium. Thank you. Okay, aluminium plates. How many do we want? Oh, geez, I don't know. A yellow belt's worth. It's not enough, but it'll do for now. Turn off unresearched techs. Let's just keep it real simple. I mean, as simple as you can playing Factorio with this. Oh, no. I need crystal catalysts. Okay. Crystal catalysts will be fairly easy to make. Look, let's just make a yellow belt's worth of them. We don't need to do too much with them. We're just going to need crystal slurry. Blue, purple, yellow, green, red. Actually, silly. Make out of that stuff. Which we still need to then click on all of them. Okay, carry on. Does it not like that? I feel like it doesn't like that. Ah, and then it figures itself out. Cool. And then we're going to do something like crushed stone. Which, obviously, we turn into sand. Problem solved. We do have a byproduct of 9,000 sulfuric acid. That's not a problem. Mud, that's not a problem either. We'll turn that into sand as well. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of an annoying little process that we have to work on here, but that's fine. Need viscous mud water. Just going to make out of one C4 plump. One C4 plump. That's offensive. And then, of course, we will probably need to get chalk. Don't know why it got upset. Just okay. So really, all we need to do is bring two things in and pull everything else out. Okay. One C4 plump. That's right. That's right. You know what? Over here looks like a perfect place for that. There's no trains available, so I'm going to walk. Eventually I'll come across a train and it'll drive me where I need to go. Hey, there it is. Wait, hang on. What's my plan when I get there? Like, I don't have the things I need. I'm just going to go over there and be like, oh, why did I come here? I can't build this stuff. I'm just a cat. I've got only paws. I've got little kitty paws. What am I supposed to do? My little kitty paws. I look like a fool. More so than I usually do. Okay. Any crystallize? Okay. First off, let's dump things that we really do not need. Dump that for now. Dump those for now. We'll come back to that. These need to be probably put in a place where they can do some good in the world. Okay, there we go. Jam it in there, it's fine. I don't want to hear any complaints. Okay. We've still got these ingots, that's fine. Ingots are okay. So we need 3 crystallizers. That's probably the easiest part so far. We've done nothing. This is the easiest part so far. Okay, we've got 10. Filters, we need 8. We've got 10. Liquefiers, we need 5. We've got 18. We've got 10. Ore crushers, we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need 14. We've got 20. We've got 30. We've got 20. Washing plants, we need 30. Okay, the joke is over now. We all had a lot of fun, but the joke's over. But like that, it'll take up a lot less. How much belt is that? Right, it's not adding them together. That makes sense. So let me just let's just pull out my phone for a second. Hold on. What? And it just sent me a completely blank message. Oh. Okay. Alright then. That's exciting. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, calculator. I don't want to do it separately. So, 371. Let's do a point so I don't get confused. 0.371 plus 0.149 plus 0.149 plus 0.186 plus 0.371. This is what I was afraid of. This is more than one belt. 0.248. It's 1.5 belts as is designed. Okay, so that means we need to do 2 lines of it. That's cool. We can do 2 lines. You know, what I always told my dealer. I've never had a dealer, but I always told them I can do 2 lines. They said, why you stop talking to me? Which I get a lot. Okay. I would like to start putting them into here, I think. Just like a few. That's fine. The bronze comes in. That's all good. Washing plants. Just regular old washing plants. We need basic soy kits and iron pipes. We do the same thing with iron pipes. What we did. Being a very smart thing to do that. I don't think we did. Okay. Do it now then. Okay. So then we can just start building the washing plants. Now we need some basic circuits. Not a big deal. We can just have basic circuits. You can just take basic circuits from the park. They're free, just like the pigeons. Wah! Wario plant! So that's 11, and I need 21. Which means, mathematically speaking, I have 13, I need 21. Okay. So I had 13. He wanted a 13, but they drew a 31. Okay, that means I need 8. Okay. That gets my washing plants done that way. Which I'm actually going to cancel all of that, because now I know if I just go washing plant, I'm done. I've got too many. Yeah, right. We fly for a cat guy, damn right. I would have it no other way than that just coming up. It's just like, how do I have too much stuff? That's all right. No one's harmed. I say this a lot at work when someone's like, oh, sorry, see if I made a mistake. I'm like, that's okay. No one's been harmed. Everyone's okay. And they go, but people have been harmed. People are dead now because of this. I go, yeah, but no one's harmed. Everything's okay. I don't think you're listening, Steve. People have been harmed. No, I heard. No one's harmed. Everything's okay. Anyway, you'll find out about that on the local news. That was Offspring again. Was it now? I sound like a big Offspring fan. This is the second time I brought them up. But I don't know who they are. Generally. Or still need more bronze. See, for the biggest accidental Offspring fan you'll ever find. No use crying over spilled blood. Exactly. You get it, Zoe. Sometimes people die, and it's sometimes my fault. But I don't see any inquisitions against me. Do you? No, seriously, do you? I need to know, because if you do, I need to friggin' end the stream and run. Like, I need to get out of here right now if you do actually see. Just, come on, guys. Give a war criminal a hand, eh? No one expects a Spanish Inquisition. Oh, I'm not expecting to be Spanish. Not this time. So that'd be... Let's just go to 17. That's 14. We're going to need regular fast inserters as well, but thankfully there is millions of those available now. Oh, non-Inquisition inspection? Then you're right, I didn't expect a Spanish inspection. Yeah, got me on that one. Okay, we have got to speed this up while we wait around for other things to happen. Obviously, I didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. New Zealand Inquisition is protected by the New Zealand Constitution. That Constitution is very open. A lot of people don't know what's in the New Zealand Constitution. It's because things like that are in there. No one knows that. I love the New Zealand Constitution joke. I think by now it's been overdone, but I laugh every time. So, in other words, I keep it up. Very funny to me. Okay, that should really put a stress on my steel production. Oh, sorry, not steel production. Everything production. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stress my factory out so it forces us to get bigger and stronger. before these weren't really putting out anything, and now they are. Oh, you know what? This is too slow now. This is why I was so happy to make the steel, so we can start doing that. Like, now we're actually getting some serious speed. The joke keeps making people laugh time and time again. Is it really overdone? I don't think so. I mean, it's like, you know, on, if you've ever gone to Reddit and people get angry about a repost of a joke. But not only are they angry about the repost of the joke, they're angry that so many people have upvoted it because people have enjoyed the joke. And they're like, why are people upvoting reposts? Like, I hate this post. I've seen it so many times. Why are people upvoting this? It's like, because they haven't. This is new to them. They think it's funny. And that's cool. Because you've seen the joke before doesn't mean they have. And other people are enjoying the joke the first time every time. First time every time. Okay. There we go. That makes steel just go nuts. After. Crazy steel. People say I should stop the steel. Never. I'll never stop the steel. Unless I run out of resources, in which case the steel will stop itself. In fact, it looks like steel might already be maxed out, which is so fine. I am so okay with that. Okay, so by now we've probably had enough time that this has worked itself out. We can probably go... Wait, hang on. Going. That's not the right place. That's not the right place at all. Can you rework that path, please? My trains suck. Well, the important thing is we got there in the end, right? Oh, God's sake, why do I do this? Why do you people watch this shit? That's my real question. You don't actually need to answer that. I'm sure everyone has their own reasons. My favorite streamer wasn't on. Yeah, I get it. Oh, God damn, that was funny to me. Ah. Ah, shit. So happy. Every now and then this game just does something that just makes me so happy. And that was that moment. I acknowledge the fault was mine. The fault was mine for making myself happy. Don't worry, it won't happen again. Okay. Got everything we need to make our crystal catalysts now. We're gonna need some train stops, and we're gonna need some... What else do you call them? Train lines. I think because I had it doing, like, already having a path set out, another train took the path while I was doing something, and I think that's what broke it, and I'm very happy that it did. Wouldn't think I should be happy about that, but... Oh, very happy. Let's see if that's proof that your design is bad. Is it bad if I laugh? I don't think so. Is a factory truly bad if it makes you happy? Now I'm just reminded of like, makes you that if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? What you don't realize is it's like talking to two different people. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. It makes you happy. Why the hell are you sad? I'm having a great time over here. All right. You need to probably be faster than what you are currently. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No. Please don't be in there. That's not for you. Anyway. Chest in the chest. That always makes sense. I gotta do something with these ingots one day. One day I will. And speed those up as well because that we have. And then speed those up because again, another problem that we have. And then hell, might as well speed those up again. I don't know if that actually is a problem we have, but screw it, do it anyway. It's not gonna make things worse. The only problem is we keep running out of, I think, jive on this. That's going to keep happening too. Okay. No, put the charcoal in the hand. There you go. I don't know where this is going to go if I say go to drop. It's going to go over there. That kind of makes sense. It wants to do science. A load is not an option. Loaders aren't in default Seablock. Not an ignorant question. All questions are ignorant if you don't know the answer. I don't know if that's actually true. Seablock doesn't have loaders as a default, and while I could put them on, I've never played with load. Maybe I will one day, but this is not the run for it. Why not? Because I'm not doing loaders right now. Not really a reason for it, just not doing it. Not an ignorant question at all, though. I think ignorant questions are generally something that's actually insulting. That's the way I would usually see an ignorant question being. Loaders are incredibly fun, are they now? They've sold me. Okay, so I probably don't need to worry about anything in my life. I want 2 lines of this. So 17 divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 would be... I really wanted 20 of these, I've just realized. What? I'll do that. You're using loaders for your current run and they're flippin' excellent. Only in this moment do I realize what a mistake I've made in my life. Okay. We need 4 of these. Okay. We will figure that out in a moment. Let's figure out one first. One's probably a good place to start. Go down that way. No, bring them one closer as well, just to make it feel good. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. And then we'll go one of these jibby jabs. That. Okay. Then go down like that and across. No. That's not going to work. We need to put it one further away for that to work. go down like that, and then you go across. It depends on what mod they come from. Factorio 2 has awesome loaders. Your favorites. You sometimes use, I assume you mean loaders, as the final elements when loading a belt to make a belt saturation fully met. But when the inserters get it right 99%, the loader gets it right every time. I'm seeing a lot of pro loader speak. Now, I think that's fine. You're allowed to be enthusiastic about loaders, but I'm a little bit wary now. Like, have I just been involved in some sort of pro loader cult? Is this a cult? Just use higher quality inserters. See, then Solburn comes along and reminds me that, you know, every day we move further away from God's light. Okay, so that's my mudwort. Not, but if I give you $50, you'll tell me the real truth. Best I can do is $2. I will use loaders. It's a question of time. Oh yeah, you know what? You're probably right. It probably is a question of time. Probably will use them one day. I just don't know what that day would look like. Sorry, I don't know why that came into my head. Actually, I do. Doki Doki Literature Club I think about a lot more than I probably should. Okay, that's probably good. Um, okay, so what was the plan here? Wanted 20. So 20 is 4 per line. But that one can be just a regular. I don't care enough about the last ones. Okay. If you give me 2 New Zealand dollars, I'll probably end up owing you money after the exchange rate. You know what? Deal. Ding. Oh, hello. Oh, Andy. Okay. Oh, I will have to look at that later. That's exciting news. He says monotonally. Boy, that is exciting news that I really needed to find out right now. Actually, is exciting news. I'll tell you more about it later when I can. Right now, I can't talk about it. IKEA fun coupons have dropped so harshly. What the hell's an IKEA fun coupon? What the hell's an IKEA fun coupon? What? Fun coupons? Fun are they? Actually, you know what? I might go and talk to Panda just for a moment. Sorry, everyone, to interrupt the stream. I think the locals call them Swedish crowns. Love it. All right, sorry. I'll just be back in just a moment. I just need to tell Panda something, and I'll be right back. I don't have an away anymore. I've just got baby away. That'll have to do. I am my own baby. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. You got the Swedish crowns, that's why you need to go with the Interstellar Krona. Interstellar Krona is the real currency. I've been watching a 4-hour video, maybe 5-hour video on EVE Online recently. I've been thinking a lot about ISK. No, Interstellar Krona. Not to be confused with Interstellar Corona, because, you know, I don't think I need to tell anyone why. Okay, place that. We're going to need new pipes, but that's alright. We've got plenty of pipes available. So we can go get pipes. Okay, so that's that part done. And we need to probably change out, wait, one? Oh, right, because 3 of them were done correctly. Okay, that's fine. That's reasonable. Okay, so that is that done, and that is that done. I think they're doing a reenactment of... What is the Lyra, pray tell? I know I've heard of it, I just cannot remember. Okay. Then what we're going to do... merge these babies. Usually a thing you're not legally allowed to do by law, but I'm going to merge these babies. Like that. And no, I'm not going to merge those babies like that. I'm going to merge the babies this. Just do it like that. And yeah, what I would like to do is get the reds and blues out first. So if you go, say, red geode, yes, that way, and red geode out the other way, that means they will not interact with each other's line. That keeps the line whole and nice. Then we do the same thing again, going the other way. Yeah, blue geodes. Here is the Turkish currency. Ah. Okay, so we need 3 and 3. Okay, we can do 3 and 3. So what I'll probably do is go a little bit further along and hit the outside. 2, 3. Okay. Happy so far. And on the blue side, we do the exact same thing except the other way. I don't really play with geode processing very often. I don't like geode processing much, but I'll do it this time because it's fine to play around with things occasionally, right? Okay. Then after that, we have the big ones that have been gone. Big ones have now been removed. Then what we can do is now merge the lines. I think at this point, merge the lines. Love isn't always on time. Yeah, we can merge the lines here. By the way, I've had that song stuck in my head. You know, Love isn't always on time a lot lately. Just because I was playing the last spell and I kept saying hold the line, and then I remembered the song, the line, and then it lives there now. It lives in my head. We only need 2 of those if I remember rightly. Yes, I do remember rightly. For me. Last Spell, though, by the way, good game. This is the second time I've talked about Last Spell on the stream, just because I've been playing it a bit lately. But unfortunately, ran into that problem that, you know, when you play a game and you really enjoy it and you have a lot of fun, and then you're just trying to, then you go like, okay, well, time to start a new run, and you just play like a second of the, like a few seconds of the run. You go, I don't want to do this right now. Like, I'll do it later. Just, I cannot be bothered right now to continue. And unfortunately, that's what Last Spell did. Not that I don't like the game, it's just I couldn't be bothered doing another one right now. Okay, I can just borrow this train for a sec. So why is the Swedish currency going badly? I mean, is Sweden being controlled by a dictator? Have I missed this in the news? Those classic Swedish dictators, I think we're all very familiar with them. There's immigration issues. Ah, I see. And not in the sense of like the way that people are like, you know, what's the deal with X people? I'm just asking questions. It's like, no, you're being racist. They have the Royal Guild. Damn, how do you disrespect someone who's got a Royal Guild? I don't have a Royal Guild. You should get a Royal. Damn, that's where I've been going wrong in my life. No Royal Guilds. Come on, guys. Playing around again. Technically had the Queen. We have a king now. And that's just as good. It's the same level of title. I don't know if it's just as good. It has to be just as good because I have no other alternative. Fine. King Charles is just interesting man sometimes. Look, we're all just normal men. We're all just interesting men sometimes, okay? Oh wait, is the immigration being too high? Oh wait, is the immigration issues that they're getting too much immigration, not... Oh. That's an uncommon issue. In my standing. Not a lot. We probably need to get some... A very common issue. Oh. Is it? Hell. Steve does not understand world politics. Why I'm not a political streamer. Very common issue in Europe. Almost like I'm living on an island. See, we get the opposite problem. We like sometimes need immigrants to like do the jobs we don't want to do, which is a horrible thing to say aloud. But, you know, it's just like a lot of the retail or service jobs, people are like, oh, I don't want to work at that. I'm, you know, I'm better than that. It's like, no, you're not. You're not better than that. Finland specifically spread the immigrants around and forced them to learn the language. Oh, that's interesting. You can't have like small communities of people who don't speak the language. It's an interesting idea. Right, and then you get like small segregated parts of the populace who never... I mean, eventually they, if you force them to be in a public school, eventually they do, like the second generation learns the language. And then by third or fourth generation, the language is gone because, you know, that's just how it works. Now you have do not enter cities. Oh no. That's not good. I mean, like, I know a lot of families of immigrant parents, and like their parents do not speak much English. Their English is rather poor. That's not good. Yeah, okay, that's a problem for free. But yeah, the parents' English is rather poor. But then children, of course, have to go through New Zealand schooling, and then when they go through New Zealand schooling, of course, they learn the language, and then you get these really funny things where it's like parents are like trying to talk to someone technical and don't understand the language, and it's like and they just go to their kids and they give the phone to like their kid, you know, while talking to the engineer and being like, and the kid is translating for them. Like the parents have the money, but the kid has the understanding of the language to be able to talk to someone. Always be an immigrant, your children won't be. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I mean, it depends how you do it, I suppose. Could be if you really worked on it. Worked hard enough, your children can also be immigrant. Okay. The steel pipe. US works really hard to limit immigration. That is true, at least from my understanding. At least I agree with your understanding. Also my understanding. Parents are from two nations. You were born and raised in a third. You now live in a fourth. Well, that's fine. As Solburn says, if you stay in that country, the child will not necessarily be an immigrant. I always find it funny people that just like really like, oh no, immigration bad. It's like it really isn't. Like, I think immigration makes our country like a really interesting place. But people are surprised when you live in 4 different states. In Israel, we have a ton of Philippine workers. All people care. Sometimes they have children. Those children integrate really well. Talk to deport them. Yeah, no, you can't deport them. Like, you can't deport them if they've lived in the country their entire lives. Oh no, they're not ethnically what you want them to be. Okay. They're still your people. You brought them there. You let them live there. They're your people now. You know, they're your pops. It's like if you ever played Stellaris. Yeah, I'm just going to bring in video games here. That's who I am. You ever played Stellaris and you've like had this open door policy and then you just realize that half of a planet is just not the race that you started with? You're like, huh? What are you guys doing here? It's just always funny. That didn't follow through. That's good. I always like that though. It's just like, oh, there's like an entire race of people here that are not like the race we started with. Hello. Welcome. You're just coming in right now. Trust me, this is not talking about racial policies. Well, I guess it kind of was. Crap. Crime with the parents is the crime. Okay, yeah. I like the fact you're using that in quotation marks. Like, it's not really a crime to immigrate. Even if it is immigrate, like criminal immigration, it's like sometimes you gotta leave your home. Sometimes you gotta not be where you came from. It's okay. It's not like you chose to flee into like a place. Like, generally, I'd imagine most people would rather stay where they are. Yeah, most people would stay where they're happy, and yay, you know, their friends and family are there. Most people don't get that option. Sometimes, you know, bad things happen, or maybe not even that. Maybe it's just opportunities are better in another place. Interesting thing though, given your history, everywhere you go, people claim you're not from there. Yay! People being dicks. I'm sorry that happens, man. I mean, for what it's worth, my wife is an immigrant as well. She's not from New Zealand originally. But as far as I'm concerned, like, she is, you know, integrated into the country really, really well, and you know, she is a New Zealander, all intents and purposes, because you know, she is. And anyone that tells her otherwise can get effed, mate. Knows the language, she acts like a New Zealander. Yeah. She was saying that it kind of bothers her sometimes where, like, people only want to talk about where she's from. Like, they're from the same place, and they're like, I just want to talk about where we both came from. And she's like, no, 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 no. We're not from there. We're from here now. Like, but I want to talk about the old country. And she's like, nope. You know, about how great the old country was. She's like, nope, not from there. Yeah. Like, she really fights it. And I respect that. I mean, she knew the language before coming to New Zealand. Well, it's not like there was a language gap there, but she is absolutely a Kiwi. And we're both really excited for her be able to get a citizenship soon. It's not like being a citizen in New Zealand is even required. Like, if you're a resident in New Zealand, you basically have most of the same rights as a citizen, which is a really strange thing. Like, to vote in New Zealand, you don't need to be a citizen, you just need to be a resident, which is kind of crazy. But at the same time, like, you know, nation of immigrants mostly. And depending on how much you want to push that, and I'm not, that's going political adjacency alarm that I'm not going to go into right now. But yeah, you don't need to be a citizen to vote. A video in Discord discussing this? Okay. Why is that not going anywhere? Oh shoot, I forgot about the mud. I forgot about the mud. The mud man. Forgot about the mud man. We forgot about the mud man. We didn't connect that. Okay, we gotta connect the mud man. Funniest skit. Okay, how long? If it's... I'll check it out tomorrow probably. It's a better time to check it out. We probably don't need it to be fast either. But will also get a word. Exactly, they do. I mean, assuming that they, you know, are residents. I mean, it's not hard to be a resident. Well, residency is the hard part, I suppose, in New Zealand to get. Residency is the, do you have an education? Do you have money to support yourself? Do you, like, residency is the hard thing for most people to get. I won't lie about that. That's tricky for some people. Residency is the one that's like, oh god, I don't know if I can get this. But once you get residency, getting citizenship's actually pretty simple. It's kind of a funny thing. People think citizenship's the hard one. No, citizenship's just you stayed in the country, didn't leave. Congratulations, you are a citizen now. But yeah, it means the fund will also get a word, which is good. But political adjacency alarm there as well, unfortunately, because they're a word. Citizenship is basically claiming squatters' rights. Residency is basically claiming squatters' rights. Oh, actually no. Yes, sorry, I understand. Yep, I understand what you mean. Yes, you are correct. And then Australians can just come in here anytime they want. You can't stop Australians. Satan Hell Lord, you were wondering, did I vote when they proposed a new flag in 2015, 2016? I did. Did I vote for the Laser Kiwi flag? It was not an option. Okay? It was not an option. Would I have voted for it? Probably not. Let's be perfectly honest, I probably wouldn't have. So the way they did it is they gave us 4 flags to choose from, and then they added a 5th flag because there actually was a groundswell of popularity for the 5th one. Because the 4 flags looked like friggin' things that you'd put butter on. Like, oh, buy a pack of butter. Here's your logo for the butter. It looked terrible. I hated them. But anyway, so they gave us 5 flags to choose from. And then from there, we got to choose which one we liked the most. Well, sorry, we chose the 4 flags. Picked one. Picked which ones we liked in order, and then they went, okay, here's that one that won. Does it beat our current flag? It's kind of like how we do Cat of the Month. Yeah, okay, look, you know what? We're talking about this now. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring this up on the thing. This is important. This is going to be bright white, so all you people who are sitting in a dark room, I offer no apology. So, these are the 5 flags we actually got to choose from, right? So this one here, Silver Fern, I associate that with sports. I don't like it. This one here is a Silver Fern with a Southern Cross. At least it get the Southern Cross from the New Zealand flag. That's something, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's too complex. I agree. Then you've got this one here, by the same person who designed this one, by the way. Keep in mind, anyone could have submitted a flag. It's just the same flag except different colors. It was John Key's preferred proposal. F off. Then we got this one, which is a Koru design, very moldy, I like that. But then look at this absolute chunker of a boy. Look at it. That is a flag I respect, because this looks like a flag. These look like corporate designs. This looks like a gosh darn flag. It's not difficult. It has symbolism that I love. You know, it's like got the, because we're New Zealanders, we're the first ones of the day, so we're like straddling night and day. We've got the long white cloud of New Zealand, Aotearoa, and you've got the mountains. It's a good flag. It's a good effing flag, and I love it. Anyway, we didn't get that flag to choose from. We got a shit flag, and in the end I said, just keep the current one. It looks like a flag. Red Peak is best? Yeah, because it looks like a flag. This is the one that they actually had to change a law to be able to add a 5th flag. Current flag won because this wasn't the option. Just arrived at work? Alright. The one that was actually the one that we had to choose from at the end was option E. This was the one that we had to choose, this or the current flag. This flag sucks. This is a bad flag. I can't draw that flag. It sucks. No, no. See, it is bad because it looks like the logo on the Weet-Bix box. Okay? Informal votes. 10%. Was that people wanting Laser Kiwi? Maybe. But, yeah. And then finally, 56% of people say, oh no, wait. That wasn't the flag. It was this flag that won. Sorry, my bad. The black one. Laser Kiwi. Okay, let's bring up Laser Kiwi. I think, that's Laser Kiwi. Laser Kiwi is this. This was one of the proposals that someone put forward. It's a bad flag because it has the fern and I don't like the fern. But I think if you just cut away that and just had, like, cut away the fern and just had the Laser Kiwi, I would support that flag. I'd be all about that flag. But this wasn't one of the ones we were allowed to vote on. And honestly, if it had, I think we probably would have got a lot of young people voting for it and got Laser Kiwi as the flag. Anyway, sorry, I've gotten into flag talk. I do love flags. I really do. Flags are great. What's that game? All the Paradox Interactive games taught me how much I love flags. Okay, this is clearly wrong. Okay. Paradox Interactive taught me to love the flag. Okay. So that gets that done. That's done. That's done. That we can work on right now, actually. Flags are great. With a lot of symbolism. Yeah. I mean, flags are, I mean, CGP Grey taught me a lot about flags that I kind of love as well. But I mean, that's CGP Grey for you, right? Interesting boy. I hope he's not controversial in some way. I like him. Very enthusiastic. I appreciate enthusiasm. And then we'll just do some boxes. Sharks! I love sharks. You gotta say it with the exclamation mark every time, because that's how it was written. I still love the one shark in the water, two sharks in the water. Ah, Sharks was such a good video. Okay. So that gets stone ineffectively put through. Then we need to liquefy the crystal dust. How much crystal dust do we get here, actually? 1.5 belts of it. You should play Seablock now? I agree. I couldn't agree more. Seablock is a wonderful mod. So what we're going to do is probably... I'll figure this out in a moment. We'll connect all these together. And then we'll go like that and like that. And then we have 2 lines of good stuff. Always want 2 lines of good stuff. You have 1 line of good stuff, you've messed up. Okay, cool. We want 6 of these just to keep it tidy, keep it neat and tidy. I do not want to be carrying around these geodes, thank you very much. Nor do I want to be carrying around this crushed stone. Right now all I can think about is sharks. It's fine. One should think about sharks a lot. Okay, crystal slurry, yes, yes, yes. That needs to be moved for 1 more. Okay, and that's where we're going to need to get the sulfuric acid in. We are also going to need to be stack inserters. Okay, good. Feeling good about that. We do not need to put them close anymore. Then we need to filter. Filter, of course, need its own thing to do the thing. Worms are getting rowdy. Go deal with those worms, huh? No one wants to deal with rowdy worms. But sometimes we all got to do something that we don't want to do. Yeah, we've got lots of belts ready to go. That's good news. Okay. I'm trying to think the best way to go from here. I think we just go straight north. We do not have enough lasers for this number of worms, I've just realized. Also, where's my science? Everyone should say play Seablock. We should. Hey, Argath, can I just say something? I don't know if we've talked about this. Can I say somewhere else I found you? I don't know if we've talked about this before. I found you accidentally in another Discord group. And this is like, oh, what? What Discord group are we in? Another game one, don't worry. It's not a weird one. It's not a weird one, it's a regular game. I did. Someone been playing a little bit of orb pondering? You been pondering that orb? I saw a very familiar icon. I was like, oh, hello there. Fellow orb ponderer, I see. It's weird when you see someone that, like, you say, oh, I recognize this person. Like, it's weird when you see someone where you don't usually see them. Like seeing a teacher in the supermarket. Okay, you have enough lasers. We've got 2. 2 lasers is not enough. I think we can all agree 2 lasers is not enough. We'll make some more lasers. Yeah, I just came across the name because I was looking for more updates, my orb pondering, because I've had fun with it, but I want another update, and that person never updates that game, sadly. I really wish they would, but updates are few and far between. One game, playing since 0.4, working on 0.6. Yeah, I've been playing since 0.5. I ran into some dev burnout. Oh, yeah, sure. I respect that, but at the same time, they do promise to finish the game. Yeah, look, I mean, I don't doubt that, but I want to ponder my orb. And I was kind of expecting when we got to the beta of 0.6 that we would get everything we had before and more. And I guess we did. Like, the new mechanics were fun, but I did want to at least be able to proceed to the dragon level again. Like the fire part. And it's just not there. Which I mean, I get it. Like, development's hard and takes time and it's stressful. I get that. But at the same time, I do want to play more. Like, it's not a frustration because I don't like the game. The frustration is because I do like the game. The lack of rituals is a bit sad. I didn't know we weren't getting rituals. Rituals was called. I mean, yes, I love gardens and I love all those other things, but where's my rituals, bro? Bro, where's my rituals at? Because, I mean, it's truly one of the most fun progression games I've ever played. Progression games is not the right word. Not idle games because it's very active. Incremental games. There we go. Truly one of the best incremental games I've ever played. So my frustration is because it's so awesome. Now, Dodeca Dragons, don't get me wrong, was amazing too. Dodeca Dragons is probably one of my favorites as well. That was a good game. And it had an ending, which is nice. I've written it down there for you just so that way you can search it easier. Orb of Creation. Oh yeah, what are we looking at? Damn, man. What was that on? Are you running? Pretty impressive. It's the laser kiwi again. But yeah. I didn't pick up belts. Worth going back for belts. Nah, not right now anyway. Oh, let's go get a Factorian fish before we continue. Okay. This is gonna suck. Came back just as I was talking about Orb of Creation. Yeah, well, it's a good game, Dave. You know that. What am I lacking? Aluminium. Yeah, we are, aren't we? We're doing this for the aluminium. That's right. This is all for aluminium. That's why we're doing this. Okay, cool. Now I've got my priorities back in order. Shoot, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Or at the very least, lose all my lasers. Or alternatively, How far back did we autosave? You know what? Nothing was lost. I don't think you can end up in a hole with knowledge points. I know what you're saying, but I don't think it happens. Like, I've been spilling knowledge points like silly times, and I don't think you end up in stuck in a corner there. You know what? It was a scumbag reload. Hat is worn. That was a bit of a cheating reload. But I think it's only fair that I wear the cheating hat. I just gotta wear the cheating hat. Do I play Orb of Creation on stream? I do not, sadly. It's just a game that I sort of pick up, play for like 5-10 minutes, then I gotta go run off and do something, but I do like the game a lot. I don't know how well it would stream, honestly. I feel you're just clicking on random buttons sometimes. Very fun game. Ask and tried to get me to. I mean, look, I'd be tempted to, but I don't. The problem is, how do you end it? Like, if the game had an ending, I'll run it, okay? The game does not have an ending, so I see no reason to run it. I need a goal. That's what I'm saying. If I don't have a goal, then I ran into this problem while doing RimWorld that one time. I didn't have a goal, and therefore it's like, you don't have a goal, then what are you doing? And yeah. Orb of Creation, the goal is just get bigger, but that's not an end goal. That's just it's a progression goal. It's also the reason why I don't tend to keep playing Factorio after. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. Oh god. Duck and weave, duck and weave, duck and weave. Like a self-assigned goal. I could, but then I'm trying to figure out what that self-assigned goal would be. And I don't want it to be like an arbitrary get X number of things, because then, yeah. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. Best you're gonna get out of me right now. But yeah, so at some point I just gotta be like, yeah, I'm not really achieving anything. You have an end goal, what are you doing? I mean, that's more just referring to streaming. Yes, you're having fun, right? Why do a just chatting stream? Not like you're achieving anything. And you know what? That's a legitimate point as well I've just made. It's a thing that I have to consider when I'm playing games like free-to-play games that you have Snake Waifu, Class 1 citizenship, and a penthouse. Excellent. Hey, Maholican Party. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to save here because I feel like I'm just going to die again. Oh, now Maholic's here. I'm going to die. This is not good. He's going to judge me. Oh, hell. No, I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Run away, run away, run away. Don't judge me. Don't king shame. Do they not shoot the poles? Worms not shoot poles. Huh. Or belts. Interesting. If only there was a way to... if only there was a way to, like, transport, like, a nuke over to them and just blow that up. Yeah. Okay, now we play the dodging game. Oh, shit. I don't have a fish. Run away. Okay, well, I'm dead. Didn't see the raid alert with the Palace Cat. It was there. There. The Palace Cat was there. I assure you. I really need to have a sound. I don't know what the sound should be. I just do a meow, but we're already using a meow. Maybe an angry meow, like a meow. Maybe that would be good. Angry kitty cat. A purr. I can't purr loud enough for the mic to pick it up. Maybe. A sexy meow. No, sexy meow, as soon as I said that, I was like, you know what? I just kind of hate myself right now. Okay. We killed 2 of them? Problem is, I didn't have my Factorian fish. I've got my Factorian fish. I got my lasers. I got lasers and feelings. Can't hit me, I'm the gingerbread man. Why would you hit the gingerbread man? That's abuse of gingerbread men. That calendar? Oh, geez, I'm so sorry I missed that. I apologize. Thank you. Let's look at a cat. This is 29th of August, which means we're almost due another cat of the month. Oh, how exciting. Okay, and we have slightly better lighting for cat of the month, which is nice. Hey, guys, this is a great cat. Please tell me. While you tell me, I'm just going to clean up the power lines. Can you vote on Seifer as great cat? Yeah, you can. That's just increased quality. Just an increased quality is a vote for Seifer's stream. All cats are good cats. All cats are good cats, but not all cats are great cats. So I've actually stopped turning over this calendar a while ago. I don't know why, I just sort of stopped. So it's still 4th of September, and has been 4th of September for a while now. Which means I don't know what's after 4th of September. So we're actually very much at a place where we just don't know what it is. We won't be able to stop there. It's cat country, which I'm still surprised is not from Batman. That line. I am still so surprised that's not a Batman quote. Okay. Ah, that's me. Shit. No, get out of here. Goodness gracious. I didn't need that fear in my life right then. Okay. Then we have 8 filtration units. You recognize the line immediately and question my past lives. I always thought it was from Batman. How was I supposed to know? Anyway, we're gonna do what the shirt. So do. What the shirt? What the shirt? Hi, I'm looking for the shirt. Today's shirt. It's a cat. It's saying Mew. It's a good joke. Any joke where you use a Greek letter and that is the joke is brilliant. Ah. I mean, Dave, are you surprised I don't watch movies? It's new to you? Is this joke a joke to you? What's up, Doc? I'm not a doctor, but my trains are. But if I put those closer, what we can is really F up everything that I'm trying to work on. Okay, good work. How does this connect? Does this connect? Technically? That is a mess. Oh, shoot. Trick is, you do actually need to connect it. Okay. It was more of a what was Thief up to 10, 15 years ago. You had 4 past lives so far. When you run someone that you didn't bother to keep in touch with, you're like, which past life do I know you from? Oh, don't let it be from X. You know, I just don't watch. Don't get a chance. I do get a chance. I just don't. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered, mate. Okay. I didn't realize that we needed purified water here. I hadn't considered that. So I guess we're just going to make some purified water here, huh? It's only 2 hydro plants, of which I have... Hey, I have 2. Nice. Okay, more than I expected. How many past lives have I had? I guess I've had a couple, but none of them have been major differences. My past lives are pretty much the same life. Yeah, I'm the sort of person that goes in second life and just makes SeiferKatt. A sexy SeiferKatt. Okay. No, we're gonna use that saline water if we can. That way it keeps the inspector happy. Trust me, you want to keep the inspector happy. And then if we can't use the saline water, then we just ditch it. I mean, it's not. The inspector will still be unhappy, but you know, you do what you can. Okay. Gyrate it, flip it. The movie is very confusing if you never lived that life, so I may not appreciate its absurdity. Yeah, I've never lived a life that has any sort of... I understand from last time I brought that up, and when I learned that it was not a Batman reference, I learned that it was a drug movie, and I'm not a drug sort of person, so yeah, I suppose... I mean, I've never been drunk, so, you know, it's more straight-laced than a lot of people go. Not for straight-laced reasons, it's not like a religious or, you know, ideological reason, it's just I don't drink. Really that simple. Real quick question. Where am I going to put the filters? Where am I going to put the filters? Half the population don't drink. Yeah, you're probably right too. I mean, you say that, and a lot of people seem surprised when I say, I don't really drink. They're like, what? Seif, what do you mean you don't drink? 10% of the population drinks the most drinks. That seems reasonable. A lot of people are just really shocked when I say that I don't drink. I'm like, fine though, right? And they're like, I just never met anyone that doesn't drink. I'm like, what about that guy? Oh, that's different. He doesn't drink because he doesn't like hanging out with us. I'm like, you know what? I'm beginning to feel that. Mean, actually. So, Val, you've cut your down drinking 2 to 3 times a month. Yeah. Usually people being asses is the reason to drink, yeah. Probably true. I mean, the reason I don't drink, I'll be perfectly honest, if I haven't spoken about this before, I'll speak about it now. I generally have poor impulse control. Like, you guys see, like, the whole quotes database system is poor impulse control. Like, I think of something, I say it, and the quotes database system's like, hey, Steve, do you remember that time that you said something reprehensible? I'm like, I didn't. I do now. Actually, can we? Although, actually, just sketch that down just the tiniest, scooch it down just a little bit. A little scooch. Because it has to change all the pipes, it takes a little bit longer than it should, but that's alright. Just a little scooch. Scooch McDuck over here. Scoochest duck in the world. I've always been bothered by hey. I reloaded a save and I felt it was like a bad thing to do. That counts as cheating. Oh, he's still sleeping? Yeah. The 1980s. Damn. I was in the 1980s once. Yeah. Okay. I'm not far done. It's 9:57. I usually finish at 10, so I'll be done soon. Finish this a little bit. Okay, you'll be up. I'm not going to be long. Alright. Alright, see you soon. Dave says hi. And says hi. He's always professional. You'd have it no other way. Impulse control is easy to get intoxicated. It's not easy to get intoxicated, which is why most... Yeah. Which is kind of ironic, right? People use it because they want the poor impulse control. I don't use it because impulse control is where I think I'm going to have a problem. And we don't have a problem if I don't use alcohol. Simple. Okay, so then what we're going to do... We're going to do this kind of a weird way. I want to finish this build and then I'll call it for the night. I'm going to try this new fantastical way. How's the mic on my headphones? Honestly, I like this microphone. I like this headset because the microphone seems okay. Don't forget to move water too. I don't need to move water, do I? What do you mean move water? Oh, you mean the saline water? Don't worry, there's a plan for that. I do have a dedicated microphone that I don't use a lot for, but because I don't have the arm for it, and I've just never really bothered. And I just like the ease of a headset because that way it doesn't pick up a lot of extra noise around the room. I don't need to noise gate it as much because it's more focused. And if you get a decent microphone, like a decent headset, it usually comes with a decent microphone, and that way it's okay. And I don't want to have to like pull out a different headset every time I want to talk with friends. Like this is just a microphone that's decent. As long as I don't make a high-pitched noise, it probably won't blast out. However, if I was truly going to live my pop star idol life, then I'd probably need a better microphone. But I ain't no pop star. Okay, you're right. I need to take the saline water out as well. You are correct. So saline, sulfuric needs to go out, and I need to bring in charcoal. Oh, I need 5 things. Gross. Okay, 5 things. To me, implies we're doing one of these. That will get us 5 things relatively. Water piping on the left of everything I just moved. Oh, does it? You're right, it does. That's what you meant by the water. Thank you. You are correct. And the saline does need to be piped over here as well, because otherwise the inspector's going to be mad at me again. What I feel are obvious reasons. And justified reasons as bad. Maybe I'm not finishing those off tonight. I just realized it's going to take a little longer than I did. It doesn't matter which one's connected. As long as one of them's connected. It's the same thing. Actually, why don't I just silos? We'll get it for part of it. What we could also do, we put another silo in there. Then also go down like this. And do this again. How do we feel about that? At the upper output of the upper factory thing, you now got the lower output of the factory. Upper output of the upper factory. Upper output of the upper factory thingy. Now I've got the lower output. That's purified water to purified water. You're talking about the hydro plants, right? Okay. I did have it wrong before, you're correct. Oh, okay. Just let me know that I had it wrong before. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. I get it now. Good. How's Panda and Lil K? Yeah. Been a rough couple of days, to be honest. Lil K had his vaccinations, and honestly, he's never a fan of those for some reason. Unwell. So, keep an eye on both of them. And then we get the crystallizers. Okay, he's doing okay. Had a little bit of a diarrhea, which I understand is normal for the vaccination he got the last time. But he's generally in good spirits, but he does have these moments where he's just like, he's happy, and then he just starts crying because I guess his tummy hurts or something. And he doesn't quite know how to express it, so he just a little bit, and it's just like, oh. The worst thing was, so we're in the clinic getting the vaccines for him, and he's just having, he's so happy, he's just kicking about, he's having a good time on the bed, just, you know, he doesn't understand what's happening. He doesn't see the nurse with the needle coming for him, this leg. Just like, we're just like, oh, so happy, and we know what's about to happen. He didn't know, of course. So little Kay just so happy, just sitting there, and then just, and then it's just like this saddest sound I've ever heard him make, and it's just like, buddy, I'm so sorry to you. But, you know, it's about his safety. That's what really matters. Yeah. And then we're just going to do... Oh, cool. If we had iron, come back for that. We'll come back for that. Yeah, the little guy was not having the greatest time with that vaccination. But, you know, he's doing well, considered. A little bit rough on the little guy. But again, do it so he doesn't get sick later. So that's really the main point, isn't it? Because honestly, if he got sick later, we would never forgive ourselves. And so, yeah, do what you have to do in those cases, right? But I do understand when people, like, if they heard the little guy crying, they'd be like, well, this is why you don't vaccinate your kids. And it's like, well, what a stupid thing to say. But people believe that. And that's why children die sometimes, because of the incredible thing. It really did. It really. What else we want? Sulfuric acid. What I'm thinking, can be kind of a silly thing to think, but we're going to think about it anyway. No, we don't actually need that much sulfuric acid. We little tank. Oh no, don't worry. It absolutely goes without saying. We love the guy, and we would not do anything that cause him harm. And sometimes the harm there would be to do nothing. So no, we don't feel bad about it doing that thing, because obviously, no, gotta do it. That's not gonna, well, not gonna fit well, but the job. That's fine. No, don't worry, I didn't need reassurance, but thank you anyway. Because, I mean, I don't understand how people be like, yeah, this is a thing that could totally kill my child. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it because I don't believe smart people, which is really what it comes down to sometimes. I don't believe smart people because I don't understand what they're saying. Okay, well, that seems more of a reason to do what they say. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I don't understand things a lot. Like, I'm not saying I'm a genius or anything, obviously, if when I'm joking. But obviously, if smart people are saying, hey, this stops your child from dying, here is all our proof. You don't need to tell me anymore. You told me everything you need to tell me. Yeah, that's true. What am I looking for? I'm looking for uric acid melting, but where'd that come from? like that. You apparently can't do it like that. Element 1, please. Okay, so it's not the best way to do it, but it'll do the job. Anyway, I've absolutely gone... You know what, we did go in political conversation, but it doesn't count because only political if you're stupid. SeiferKatt being very politically correct today. I find it interesting, just like the number of people who have to like really be careful with vaccine hesitancy, just because like they don't think they're doing the wrong thing, but you're stupid. That's going to be a problem later. That quote. Thanks, Dave. Anyway, you know what? We should actually call it now because I said I was going to stop 10 minutes ago, and I did not. But Factorio is a curse. It is a curse I willingly continue to enjoy right now as I put down power lines. Yes. Yes, Soulburn. What have I done wrong? I went to go to bed yesterday. Okay, cool. Thank you. Everyone's saying have a good night. That's reminding me I gotta go. I went to bed around 3:30. That doesn't mean I have to do it as well. Oh, my cat hasn't been positioned well. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I will be next streaming on Saturday. You know, dropping the tea, just so you know. And we'll be doing more of this. So we'll probably get aluminium sorted, and that'll be good. And we probably need to get red circuits sorted because I need a lot of those. It's gonna suck. But oh, it's fine. What else is there to say? Yes, thank you, Odaba. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Satan Hell-Lord. What a name. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Oh, what is going on here? What else do I have to say? Yes, social links there, youtube.com/SeiferKatt, pods, Discord link, where you can find me outside my stream. If you're on YouTube and you're not sure how I'm streaming this, Discord, twitch.tv/SeiferKatt. Come find me live. It's awesome. It's okay. I don't know if it's awesome, but and if you're on YouTube, say hi. You know, you don't have to, but I just like to know people are actually watching. And with that, I am done for the night. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a blast as always streaming for you guys and for myself, of course. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, Splee. Bye, everyone. It makes my skin look so white this light. I'm not usually this white, I assure you. I'm usually pretty white.